Hi, my name is Lena Faulkner, and this is my Week 2 presentation for MPA 590 with Dr. Powell. In this video, I will discuss a few ways in which classic organization theories by Max Weber and Frederick Taylor can apply to the task force that I created last week. So just to recap a little, the task force I created is the Arizona Wildfire Task Force led by the Department of Forestry and Fire Management, and its purpose is to educate county residents on how to clean and protect their properties, as well as to work together in responding and extinguishing wildfires as quickly as possible. I see where a lot of Weber's and Taylor's organizational and bureaucracy theories and ideas will be necessary for the development and implementation of this task force, mostly due to the need for extreme efficiency and limited time when battling a wildfire. So starting with the division of labor noted by both Weber and Taylor, one person or even one department cannot do it all. Hence the reason for the task force to consist of various agencies mentioned in last week's video. These agencies can work together to achieve the goal. Also, span of control. Certain leaders or managers are responsible for their group. And a FEMA supervisor should not be telling giving a firefighter orders. They don't have the necessary skill set to properly lead that individual, which of course is supported by Weber's theory that the leaders should have, certain skill sets to be leaders in particular areas. Both theorists agree with the idea of structure and the need for, these middle managers, these leaders, to ensure that workers are doing their job as instructed. So now looking specifically at Taylor, there will be times where staff is trained on this, one best way to battle a fire for time efficiency. It's crucial because every second that passes, the fire is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But even with this, there still has to be some flexibility for various conditions. So for example, if it's raining, or if the terrain doesn't allow for vehicles, or if air support is or isn't available, or if it's windy, all of these things are going to affect the approach of the various agencies within this task force. And so each situation, in essence, is going to have its own one best way to proceed. And prior to the fire, the task force is going to have to collectively figure out and know and train how to proceed with these various conditions and various scenarios, and what's going to be the most efficient if this happens, or if this happens, or if this happens. So it is Taylorist in the way where they're going to have the one best way, but it's just not, this is the one best way to fight a fire, because it will change as conditions change. So those were just a few ways that I felt some of the classical organizational approaches could apply to my task force. There were many other ways as well, but for time restraint, I had to kind of focus on just a few. And I wish you all have a wonderful weekend. God bless.